Hello friends, this is very special video on the World Affairs official because we are talking about the root causes of the Iran, Israel and USA, and this is the major challenge for the world order. That the first and foremost thing you have to understand what was the major causes that this war is in the time situation. We can say that intense situation in the Middle East. The first when what is the reason behind it that Israel and US are always try to stand up against Iran? The major cause when 1979 the Iran anti-Western revolution came in the existence and we can say that Islamic Republic that was the major challenge in the world order that in the resistance of the Iran was starting 1979. After that, if you are going to talk about the second point, we must be try to understand that the nuclear program. This is the huge issue for the Israel that Israel or US doesn't want to. Both are trying to destroy the nuclear facility in the Iranian region because they think that upcoming time if Iran have nuclear facility definitely the country will be the more powerful in this Middle East after in the Middle East of the Islamic Federation of the Pakistan. That is very challenging task of coming days. That is the second challenge. And third, regional power struggle. If you are going to talk about Hezbollah and Hamas, always try to Iran supported for the proxy wars in the regions. That's why US and Israel always try to face these proxy war. That's why Israel and US always try to attack on the Iranian soils. We can say that. And fourth or the last, it is very crucial that the failed in the nuclear deal in 2015. But it was the nuclear deal between Iran, US, and Israel in 2015. But in the 2018, if US was withdrawal, that was the very challenging task. That is the major challenge for the all of us. We can say that the nuclear weapons, regional powers and ideology, US, Iran and in the dangerous state up in this time. That's why the situation is going to the tense in this Middle East area and I hope if something essential will be happen in the world order if Israel, Iran and all of the countries always try to think that they are doing the best in this format for the to cope up with Iranian soils, but Iran always try to stand up. And even Khamenei, after the new leader came, Mustabadi, you can imagine that the leader came in the existence of the formation after owing to this type of activity in the Middle East, and that is a very challenging task for the all humanities. We can say that the tense of the Iranian soils is going to be the Middle East region unrest in this time, and that is very challenging task of the neighbors. We can say that particularly Pakistan, Hindustan, and the Middle East parts, particularly the UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Oman, even we can say that Israel is involving in these battles, and these are the challenging tasks for the entire humanity that should be controlled by the majority part of the population. If you are going to talk about India and China, and the population is almost very high in these regions, we can say very dense, we can say that in this region, and the problem is facing by the both of the countries is very dramatic, and the situation is going worse by worst every day, and that is the 14 days of the war like situation in this Middle East area. And operation was epic theory by US, and Israel is also attacking in these regions, though unrest regions, and almost we can say that the majority part of the Indian that are in this time of the Gulf region that are suffering a lot. So Indian government should provide assistance every situation and try to the peace progress and dialogue. That is the three things matter much in this region. That's why the challenging task will be overcome, and that will be the very very good situation in this region, so that we can not face this type of shortage in our region, and that is the very challenging task in this time. The shortage of the energy and oil is very very challenging. Even if you are going to the any parts of this country, it is LPG cylinders and the oil situation is price hikes. That's why the government should provide any type of collaboration with these type of these is we can say that, because the good relationship with the Iran, Israel and US, all the three countries from India, we can say that even Prime Minister Modi went in the Israel some days ago, and then after talking to this and in the previous days, we can say that Prime Minister Modi and the President of the Iranian Islamic Federation of Iran talk regarding this peace, progress and stability. That was the three demanded by the Islamic Revolution of the president, that what was the devastation in this region that must be paid by the US or Israel, because they attack on our soils and our sovereignty must be defended by ourselves. This is not, I am not involved in this war, but US and Israel always try to attack on my soils. That's why I retaliated. This is the main reason. I think all three countries, including mediation of the Indian government, is the very very good for our region of stability, prosperity and peaceful life of the every human being in this region. Even in the Iran, we can say that there were government of the India also condolences of the girls that were killed by the attacking in the region of the Iranian soil as a school girls. We can say that it was a human crimes against any part of the, according to the UN rule or regulation. We can say that that will be the very very dramatic situation in that region. We must hope that our government must intervene from all of this country and try to talk on the table, so that every problem of the world order is solved by the table talk, because this is the solution of every war or any problem in this world order. I hope our government must be provide assistance and try to mediate all of the three countries, so that we can live peaceful prosperity and for the welfare of the humanity. This is the main message of this video. I hope you enjoyed, because the ancient geography and all of the parts or perspective I already talk regarding that, and you must enjoy this prosperity understanding of the world order. I hope. Thank you. So please don't, if you are understanding every aspect of the political or philosophical, ideological or power tussles, you can must be understand. So you, I hope you must enjoy these sessions, and please don't forget subscribe, likes, comments or shares this channel. Definitely on the daily basis we provide this type of information, so that you can understand world orders and geography as a, if you are a student, whatever you are, you must enjoy these sessions. Thank you.